Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Unlock Your Learning. In this video, we are going to solve ICSE Mathematics Class 6 Chapter 2 Whole Numbers Exercise 2D Question 1. Fill in the blanks to make each of the following a true statement using properties of multiplication. Also name the property used in each of them. So you have these questions and these are fill in the blanks questions, right? So you have to fill in the blanks and to make the statement true as well. But you have to use any property of multiplication, right? Now properties of multiplication are the same just like the properties of addition, but a few more are there which I will tell you further on. See, first part, you have dash into 12 is equal to 12 into 57. So here you are going to use the same property which we have learned. This is called the commutative property, and we all know that commutative property means A into B is also equal to B into A. When you multiply two numbers, you can change their order. Just like in addition, when you added two numbers, you could change their order. Here in multiplication, you can do the same and the answer will still be the same. No change on the answer. So here as well, 12 into 57 is there. So we'll reverse this. Here we will have 57 into 12, right? Then see, 1623 into 1 is equal to, so this will be 1623. Okay, and also here you can write the name of the property. This is the commutative property, right? And this one is called what? Suppose I have A, it is a whole number, and I multiply A by 1. So my answer will be A itself, number itself. So any number multiplied by 1 gives number itself as the answer. This property is called property of 1. Then see the next one, 0 into 8125 will be 0. And this is a very simple property, right? You multiply any number by 0, you get 0 as the answer. This is called the property of 0. Alright, now see this one. You have 17 into 24 into 102 is equal to 17 into dash into 102, and the brackets are put separately, right? This is also a property which we have learnt in addition. A into B into C is equal to A into B into C. This is the grouping property. It's called the associative property, right? So the three whole numbers can be multiplied first in any order. You can group them, right? So this here what will come? The third one, 17, 24, 102, 17. So 24 will come over here, right? 24 into 102. Whatever is missing, you write that down. This is the associative property. Alright. Then see, you have this one. This is a new property. We have 87 into 19 is equal to, now you can break 87 down. See, 87 into 19 is equal to dash into 19 plus dash into 19. So here two different numbers will come in both the blanks. What are those two different numbers? See, this property is called distributive property of multiplication, right? And since we are doing addition here, so you will write here over addition, right? So this is the name of the property that we will be using for the fifth part. What you will do here, see, you have 87 into 19. Can you not write this as 80 plus 7 into 19? The value is not changing, right? 80 plus 7 is there. 80 plus 7 is 87 only, and I have just broken it down. Now I will open the bracket, and what I will get? Either you can add the two and then multiply. You can directly do this. This will give you the same answer. Or you can break them down and multiply each of the factors by your this 19, right? 80 into 19, then plus 7 into 19, right? I have opened this. This will be the same as this, but this is just using the properties, right? So 80 into 19 plus 7 into 19, right? So this it has made it quite easy for doing. Now you can multiply and then add. So here I've already opened the brackets. See, first you will have 80 here, right, and here you have 7. Now how do you break this? Try to make it in simple numbers like multiples of 10 or 5. That gives you easy answers, not much calculation is required. So this is the answer, and property is distributive property of multiplication over addition. And let's move on to the next part now. Now the next one is the sixth part. And what have you got here? See here in the sixth one, what property will you use? 10 into 100 into dash and then 0 is equal to 0. So again you will use what? The property of 0, right? Okay, or maybe I should just write this one over here. So see, this is property of 0, which means that this will be multiplied by 0. That is why you are getting what? 0 here. So this is the property of 0. Now see the next three properties that you have, or the next three parts of this question. 28 into 197 is equal to 28 into dash minus 28 into 3. This is going to be the distributive property of multiplication, right, over subtraction, right? So this is the distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. That's why it is given the name subtraction. Why? You can see there is subtraction in between. Now see, you have in the seventh part you have 28 into 197. This you can break down how to make it simple. 28 into 200 minus 3, right? Again, no value has been changed, only this 200 minus 3 has been written in place of 197. It is the same thing. So this can be taken as 28. Now you will multiply 28 with each of the numbers inside one by one, and this minus sign should come outside. So 28 into 200 here, first one, then minus sign as I said in between, and then multiply 28 into 3 here. Okay, this is called the distributive property and of multiplication over subtraction. Why? Because we are subtracting. So you can see 28 into, and then you can write here 200 minus 28 into 3. The only difference is they haven't used brackets. It doesn't matter, brackets are just for making things much clear, right? Although I would suggest that you use them. Now see the eighth one, same thing, 135 into 198 minus 135 into dash gives you 135 into 100, and it's given here already the total. Like here we had this, here we have this. Now see 135 into 100, how they have broken down 100? 198 minus 98. This is how you will break it down. This is your eighth part, right? So 198 minus 8, they have broken it down, right? And this they have multiplied with 135 as it was over here. So very simple. First one has already been done. Second, you multiply with 98 minus 135 into 98, right? Minus sign will always be there. The name of the property will still be the same, that is the distributive property of multiplication over subtraction, right? Now see the next one. This is a bit different from the other two. Here you have to add, plus sign is given, right? And how you have to add, that also you have to see. Again the same property is their distributive property. What changes is that it is distributive property of multiplication over addition, not subtraction. Okay, see, they have in the ninth part you've got 256 into 28. Now how do you write this? 256 into 28, it's a big number. So what they have done, for our convenience, they have divided this 28 into 3 numbers. What are those 3 numbers? 256 into 10 plus 8 plus 10. Now you have to see it yourself that 10 and 10 is over here, so 20 is already done. 28 was the total, so what will come in between? 8. Okay, now they have opened it very simple, 256 into 10, right, plus 256, whatever was missing here you will write here in place 8, and plus 256 into 10. So can you see 10, 10, 20 and 8, 28. Value also has not changed, another calculation has become easier. This will become 2560, this will become something, and this will become 2560 as well. You will add that and you will get the answer easily instead of multiplying this entire one. So you have 256 into 10, the first bracket, 256 into 8 will come here, okay, and 256 into 10 was already there, and you can write down what property has been used, the distributive property of multiplication over addition, right? This is the property that has been used. And friends, this is all for today. If you are new to my YouTube channel, do not forget to subscribe and leave a like on this one. Till then, take good care of yourselves and bye bye.